We will give it a go. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, da, da. Ba. So I have no idea if this stream is on. Then fair play. What we're doing today is we're working on this JavaScript tip calculator, which is a course or a project that I've created. And what I would like to do today is just document it, really. So on the howtocodewell.net site, there's a bunch of courses that I've created. This is going to be the next one that gets added. And for each lesson, there is, and you put in the amount of the bill. So let's say that it's £100, and you want to give a tip amount of say 15, right? And then the number of people that you want to split this by. So let's say 2, and then if you hit calculate, it says that the total bill is £115 because that's 15%. The total tip is 15, and then the total per person is therefore 58 quid. So that's basically it. It's pretty straightforward, but the sort of the results form here, and then we've got some CSS. Not a lot of CSS, about 74 lines of CSS, and then this is the JavaScript here. Now, as you can see, the code's all documented. But what I would like to do today is actually start working on documenting these 3 lessons. So the first lesson is building the HTML forms, and then the second lesson, I believe, is styling the calculator. That goes to lesson 2. And then the third one is the JavaScript. Lesson 3. And I just want to double check in my laptop here as to what I've called it. So adding JavaScript to the all right, pretty straightforward, right? And that's lesson 3. Okie doke. In the index here. Yeah, here we are. So lesson 1, and then lesson 2 is back onto the index here. Oh, what have I done? Have I just not? All right, we'll do it on lesson 1. That's fine, and then we'll copy that to lesson 1, and then we'll copy this, and we'll put it in index. There we go. So lesson 1 is going to be building the full code course template. Go back to repositories and have a look for course. Can't spell template. There we go. Right. So what we've got in the template, in the docs folder, we have, sorry about that, lesson 1. So we got lesson 1, lesson, and then the number. So this should be lesson, then the number, and then the title. That's fine. So then what we've got down in here is a H2, I think. So that's 2. So we got what you will learn, and then first one, it will be how to create a HTML page. how to create HTML forms, how to add validation to HTML forms, and basics of, yeah, no, that should be it. Bed for the past couple of weeks. It's not been fun, but I'm up and about now. And I've been working hard on the How to Code Well site. So lesson 1, building the HTML form, that's what you'll learn. We'll save that. Then we'll go into lesson 2 here. So that's lesson 2, and lesson 2 is styling the tip calculator. So let's just copy that over here. Is styling the tip calculator. So you're going to learn in here. Well, you're going to learn how to style a web page, but you'll also learn things like the selectors. So you've got your class selector here, you've got your ID selector here. That you've also got how to add borders. I think I can talk about the box model a little bit because we've got and also flexbox because we've got flex here. So yeah, there's a fair amount that we can go through, and we've got special selectors. Take that out of there. How CSS selectors, lowercase the s on that, and then what else did I say? Flexbox. How to style a form, a HTML form. I think that's good. So what I'll do is, as I write the lesson notes, I'll then refer back to this list to make sure that the notes cover these things. I've done the videos for these. Actually, I'm kind of doing this backwards. I've actually done the videos already, and I'm just I can't spell JavaScript. Capital S, because why not? There we go. We'll copy that and we'll paste that into here. This is, of course, lesson 3. Get rid of that like that, and then we will what you will learn, copy that into here. Make sure that that's all wired up. Lesson 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's cool. So we can talk about JavaScript math calculations. We can talk about converting data types. Yep. And pulling the values back out of HTML and running calculations. So there's quite a few things in here that we can play with. I just realized that I need to save that file. So we'll start by how to. I could use const, couldn't I? I was going to say maybe I should change the. Nah. The thing is, if I was to make any major alterations to here, then that may require me redoing the video, but I would have to be major. There's a dist folder in here, so every time I make a change, I'm gonna update the version, and because you got the upgrade and you got the readme and you've got the install and the uninstall here, project itself. And then on the howtocodewell.net site, I would the people who have purchased the course or have enrolled in the course at the very least, I would then notify them that there is an update to the code, and then if there was an update to the videos, then I would just swap the videos out. Anyway, whatever. I have gone and jumped So that's that's form.onSubmit. So we could talk about that. So how to then we've got converting string data types into integers. We've got JavaScript math calculations. Missing something. Yeah, I am. So go to, so I am missing. Come on, show me the raw. Yeah, right. So I need, there needs to be this thing here. It needs to be changed. Actually, yeah, let's just copy the lesson notes over. Whoa, lesson notes. I've recently upgraded my this machine, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I prefer the old operating system. Yeah, okay, so this here, this needs to be go to lesson index again. So that goes back to index.md. And then there's another one underneath this, which is go back to readme, which is what I just originally removed. Go back to readme. And that, I believe, needs to do where we can actually start writing the notes. I think let me have a look. So we've got the index here, they go off to the lessons, that goes back to the readme. I can't spell JavaScript, capital S. We got lesson 1, we got lesson 2, then lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, and then we've got the install. That needs to be, let me have another look on the template, because I don't think that's correct. Like some of the projects that I've got on howtocodewell.net, they need to have like Docker installed and all of this stuff. That's why there's a requirements file. But because this project is pretty straightforward, it is a case of opening index, opening, it would be project index.html in a browser. It's a bit irrelevant for this, but we'll give it a go. System requirements is Chrome, or yeah, just so Google Chrome. You also need to have an IDE. This is, the project has been coded, has been if you want to know what level of learning you need to be at before you get to this thing, like I said, this is fairly a fairly straightforward, well, a fairly basic course. You need to have a basic understanding of HTML, but I mean it's more of that's such an abstract thing. What does that mean? Call it an entry level understanding of HTML. A requirement to have No JavaScript knowledge required. And I'm also going to say an entry level of CSS, because I don't because if I remember rightly on the video, and I'll have to double check the videos, but you're comfortable with that, so you know. I mean, it's not like a beginner entry. So, for example, the links here and here. I'll have to double check the videos and make sure that I haven't explained these. If I haven't explained them, then that's me assuming that you already know what they are. This is it's more geared towards JavaScript than the HTML and the CSS. There is validation in here that I want to discuss. They're interested in jumping on to the next thing. So like the attributes here of like what's disabled, what does that mean, the placeholders, that kind of jazz. Excuse me. Yeah, so we're cracking on. That is the install. That is the requirements. Actually, with the so I've managed. Yeah, so with this, it's open the file in a browser. That's fine. And then we've got uninstall, which is just remove the files. Document how to. Okay, so remove the project files. That's it. As you can imagine, so here we've got the README where you've got this stuff. So I'm going to just update this. So this is the course description is a beginner friendly course teaching HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. There isn't really any need to upgrade this unless there's a big change to, like, you know, see if CSS changes or something. So I'll put the version number, place the version number here. So this is 1.0.0 because that's what it is at the minute. What's changed? Course has been created. I'm gonna remove that because that would I just need to start filling in these lessons notes, and then once that's done, oops, open the project. Once that's done, I think we're good. Yeah, cool. Right. Sorry, someone is sending me a message. And cool. All right, I think I'm going to leave this here. And then maybe next week we'll pick it up.